Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Jockey Inc. here on Ravenport with me, Golfcart Jockey. We finished planting grass in field 6 and 12. We got the corn contract finished. That is a big, massive field there. I'm not sure if we'll do that one again, but it did work out for us this time because not only did we make $20,000, we also got 23,000 liters of corn that was in excess of their contract, so we got to keep that. So we made off with $20,000 and 20,000 liters, let's say, of corn. Of course, that $20,000 profit does not take into account, wage payments or fuel or anything like that. But that's just what we received for it. But still, that worked out. That was pretty good. Man, that train is making tracks today. Everywhere I go, that train is coming through. Wear that thing out. But like I say, we finished planting grass in 6 and 12. We have switched out the seeder for the row crop planter, and we're gonna go over to 11 and start planting cotton. See if we can make some money off this big old field over here. We have, I was going to say we need to check to make sure, but I think we have first stage of fertilization done on field 11 and on the grass field on 6 and 12. We have to wait until it sprouts to do the other stage, till the first growth stage, before we can finish fertilization on 6 and 12, but it should be good to go after that. Once we get it mowed, that should we should be able to flip that a couple times really quick, and make quite a bit of silage off of there. So that's the plan, anyways. But right now, I'm gonna go clean up the edges of this field, and then we will get. We'll see who's around. I don't know who's up at the shop, either Joe or Jesse. We'll get one of those guys and get them to come down here and take over for me, finish this thing off. We still have a lot to do this afternoon before, well, I say this afternoon, it's still mid-morning. Geez, we got up early this morning. Been up for a while, so we still have plenty to do, but we have plenty of daylight left to do it, so not a big deal. We have to ride Xavier, and we have to ride Glue. We're going to have to... No, we took care of the animals. Everybody's good except for the riding. Once we get done riding them, we'll have to clean them up, but that's not a real big deal. So yeah, we got to do that. We have to finish planting this in cotton. We have to I think, well, that might be it until the first growth stage. So I'm sure this will be the same way. We won't be able to fertilize the next stage until until the ground changes. So yeah, we might be in hurry up and wait mode. It's been a while since we've had that. It's been kind of crazy since we got here when we're wide open. So how about that? I do know that we need at least one more shed put in. So if there's a little downtime, I might go over and start doing some excavating, doing a little landscaping, flatten us out an area for a new shed. So we've got quite a bit of equipment now, and we just kind of got stuff everywhere. We need to do a little yard organizing, so that might be a good time to do it while we're waiting on stuff to grow. Give us a little project there, and yeah, that's it. I think after that we're just waiting on stuff to grow. We've stockpiled enough stuff for the animals for now, and we even stockpiled some stuff looking ahead to pigs. So we actually got some corn and a little bit of soybeans in storage, and we have plenty of wheat and barley, and we have 50,000 liters of oats for the horses. So yeah, well, we're doing okay. All of a sudden, we're sitting pretty comfortable. Just got to keep making that money. But like I say, I think this is where our money's going to come in on this field right here. So we will just keep flipping and you know, harvesting bales, and we will stack them up. I think we're just going to go ahead and take them to the spinnery in the cotton trailer. We'll just take 2 bales at a time, unload them down there, and leave them there until we get the price that we're looking for. So maybe we can keep it going regular enough, since there's no seasons on, that every time the price gets up high, we can sell 3 or 4 bales and already be working on the next 3 or 4. So yeah, I guess that's our ultimate goal, is to make this thing solvent. We're gonna need big chunks of money, because I think we're 1.8 million in debt. So Jockey Inc. is growing rapidly and got a lot going on, but man, do we owe some money. Ooh. We're gonna have to get that paid down quickly. Along that lines, I may go ahead and get some more horses. We have room for 8, I think. And we only have 2 in there. We have plenty of resources. And the only thing it costs me is riding time each day. It does get monotonous, I guess is the word. That sounds ruder than I meant it to be. But, you know, riding 1 horse for 5 minutes a day is fine. And I get the entertainment value in that. But when you have to bring that one back and get on a different horse and go do the same thing, and bring that one back and get on another horse, and horse farming can get tough. So I don't know how many of those we'll do, but at the same time, man, in 8 or 9 days, that's a lot of profit there. So it's something we'll look into. But I want to at least get 1 turn of this field done and see what kind of cotton numbers we get off of this field 11 here before we go branching out into a massive horse farm operation or something like that. So yeah, that'll be a little ways away. But hey, we gotta figure out how we're gonna do this, right? I think that's what they say nowadays, is horses, cotton, and I think silage still are the best ways to make money. So we do not own the BGA, and I don't know that I'll be buying it, because I think on this map it's quite expensive. On Felsburn it's only 140,000, so it's not gonna, you know, break the bank terribly. But on here, I think it was 400 and some thousand. Let's look real quick. Oh, 769,000. Yeah, even worse. That's why I didn't buy it, because it was $800,000. So yeah, I don't know if we'll be going that route here. But I think we can still sell silage at the barn, even though it's loose. So that's what we'll be doing with the silage we make out of our bunker, and at least until we get cows or we get a way to store it, like a forage and chip silo mod or something like that. So let me carry on. I'll get this thing squared off, and we will go get Jesse and get him to finish this up for us, and we will go horseback riding. How about that? Go for a little horse ride this afternoon. So I'll be right back. Alright, well, way to go spend some more money. Old Jesse called me from out in the field and said, hey man, I'm not going to make it on this seed tank. And look, just as I say that, he is empty. Helper J. Alright, well, we'll get him taken care of here in just a second. We come down here, we bought us a seed runner, and we got 8 pallets here. So we will just fill this bad boy up, and we'll go take care of Mr. Jesse, get him back on the go with the cotton. And after that, we will go take care of some horses. So horses just going to have to wait a second. I'm sure old Xavier is kicking down the fence in there, but it'll be alright. He'll be okay for a minute. So let's see here. I gotta figure out how to switch tanks. Okay, that one's full. There we go. Move it over to the next tank. I probably should have taken 4,000 seed and 4,000 fertilizer, but I know he's not empty on fertilizer. Of course, with that being said, it's not like he can hold all 8,000 in seed either, so yeah. I don't know. we'll figure out which way was the best. We'll know here in just a minute, won't we? Close cover. Don't tear that off. There we go. Alright, let's get back up here. Get Jesse taken care of. Get him back on the go on field 11. And yeah, it's still not even noon yet. We have that. As soon as I'm done with this tractor, and well, no, not as soon as we still have to wait on a growth stage. I forgot about that. I was going to say we were going to get Joe to fertilize the field here, and we would be ready on the grass field, but now we still have to wait for the first stage. So yeah, we did kind of grind to the halt. I might have to give the guys the afternoon off. I don't know about that. They get used to that kind of stuff, and next thing you know, it's Friday at lunchtime, and you're walking around the shop, and there ain't nobody to be found. They're all gone. I don't want to start up dangerous precedent like that, so we'll see if we can come up with something for the boys to do this afternoon. Keep them entertained. Might be a good afternoon to get the chickens out and do a little race training. That's always a good time. Boys always enjoy that, so we'll have to do something. Like I say, we can't have them all just getting off early and running around all willy-nilly. That ain't gonna work. So yeah, put them back to work. Alright, now how do we unload this thing? Pipe out. Here we go. Maybe that's what we needed. Let's go around this side. I might have to jump in there and open the cover on the cedar. I'm not sure. I don't know that I've ever done this out in the field. It's cutting too sharp on me. There we go. Alright, looks like it, because that should be in a pretty decent position there, so well, I better do something about these weeds out here. These things are looking crazy. Open cover. Huh. Start the engine. Am I not underneath of it? What am I missing here? Oh, is that just the fertilizer tank? Where does the seed go? That doesn't go out there. There's no unload function. That's interesting. Maybe need the trigger on this side. I'm sure you guys are sitting there yelling at the screen telling me what I'm doing wrong. Huh. Let's see here. Get back right there. I mean, that's about as good a driving job as I can do. Pipe out 2. Open cover. Pipe in. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Close cover. Yeah, let's get that thing back in here before it tears something up. Alright, pipe out. For seed. And just no. Is it... There's no worker here. Whoa. Fire this thing up quick. Oh boy. Alright, so we folded it up. Alright, well, I mean, I'm either going to figure this out off camera, or I'm going to drive this thing to the shop and fill it up with 4,000 more liters of seed the hard way. I don't understand what's going on here. But we'll try it again. I'll unfold this thing. The cover is open. Select seed. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Okay, well, let me figure this out some way, somehow. And yeah, maybe we will catch you when we are riding Xavier. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here at the horse pen. I never did figure out that seed runner. I don't know what the deal is there. I've used that thing before. I know I have. Um, it's still sitting in the field full of seed, so I forgot about the six pallets of seed I had stacked up down here at the shop. So I didn't have to go that far to refill. I didn't have to run all the way down to the shop, but at the same time, there's quite a bit of money sitting there in that seed runner. It's $20,000 for that, just for the trailer, and then 8 pallets of seed on there. That's another almost $8,000. So $30,000 sitting there that I can't use for whatever reason, because it's my fault or the game's fault. Doesn't really matter. You can't use it. You can't use it. So yeah, figure out what we're gonna do there. I guess maybe I can unload it into a big pile and scoop it up later. Or, whoa, it's a little early on the jump there, Xavier. It gets carried away sometimes. Even to show off a little bit. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I'm gonna have to go get my helmet for this ride. Xavier is feeling a little antsy today. We will, woo, here you go. Get it again, buddy. Yeah, he is ready to go today. So, yeah, let's take a little ride. We'll go check on Jesse out in the cotton field. Just ride by, make sure he's doing all right. And maybe we can throw rocks at the seed tender while we're out there, because that's what we do when we can't operate things correctly. We resort to physical violence. So, we can do that. And look at that horse, buddy. He is ready to go. Dude is going. So, yeah, I mean, that's about all we got to do this afternoon. Go in here and have a big old lunch and maybe watch some chicken racing this afternoon. Get the boys to line them up. We'll start betting on some chicken racing. That'll always pass the time. So, uh-oh. Tank is empty. Looks like we're not going to get to see Jesse in action after all. I may have to... I think if I leave Xavier, he will just reset to the pen. I don't think I can leave him standing out in the field while I go fill the seed tender up, or fill the solar up, but might be worth a shot. Or maybe we can just let Jesse sit there for a minute until we get done riding, and we'll come grab him before we take Glue out for a ride. So he's getting there. He is definitely getting there. There's not much of this field left. One more filling should do it. Man, I really wish I could use 8,000 liters of seed sitting over there. It really puts into perspective how large this thing is, doesn't it? Look at that. We're on a horse. It's a massive piece of machinery right there. That's pretty neat. That's alright, Xavier. You're still better than them in my book. There you go. Alright. Let's go. We'll go throw rocks at this thing while we're here. Just because we're petty and it makes us feel better. You can see where I tried to unload some seed here. I was hoping it would come out in pallet form and not a pile on the ground, but we'll have to do something with that. It looks like a whole lot, but it's really only 60 or 70 liters of seed. Looks like a big old pile down there. And let's see, which way should we go? How far? We're already at 62%, so we don't have to go very much further. We'll just make a big loop out of this, cut across these fields, go down and check on our grass field over here, and make a loop back to the farm, and we might be okay. Might be alright. So, yeah, let's see. What time does it say that it is? I have to turn it down to get a dark background behind the timer up there in the corner. It is 1:30 there. Nice. 1:30 in the afternoon. We're about to be done for the afternoon. I like it. I like it. Have an early night. We've had too many working around the clock nights the past couple nights, so it'll be nice to get done early today. Get everything buttoned up and have a cold one and sit on the couch. That's what we'll do. Let's see, this is, yeah, here's 6 and 12 here. Have that help window out of the way. We can look at all our beautiful weeds here. Alright, well, let's take him back to the, go back to the farm. We will grab, we'll go get Jesse taken care of first. That's the first thing we need to do so he can get back to work. We don't want him out there slacking off. He's got to make those kitties some popsicle money, so he's a busy man. So we'll get him taken care of, and then we will go ride Glue around, get him taken care of, and we'll be done for the day. I don't know of anything else we can do after that. We have everything sown, and until it starts growing, we can't fertilize it anymore. And the animals are all taken care of, so hey, life is good. I'm going to take this opportunity to take it easy. Stop and smell the roses. So, let's see. Is that it? I feel like we are done here. Xavier is done for the day. 100%. See if we can get one more big jump out of him. Leave everybody wanting more, right? There we go. Alright. Good job. Whoop. There he is. Oh, he had to go back and saw something he liked over there. Alright. There we go. That's it. We're going to call it right there. I have to go take care of Jesse, and we will fix Mr. Glue up. And we are done here. So, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golfcart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.